caused his own upset, yeah. Beating Nick Riddle to make it to that winner's finals. What an interesting pool.
Yeah, definitely. 6WX got the win, though, on Captain Zach to make this far. So both of these players have a couple of great wins in their book already. Let's see if they can keep the train going. See who gets to fight Zero in winners quarterfinals. Guaranteed 9th place.
I do know that this is a matchup that a lot of Sonic players have struggled with. They equate it to like, it's like fighting Mario, but he's actually fast enough to keep up with my movement too, which has been a little bit annoying. I know Fox can react to spin dash in a lot of situations just with a nair and end up beating it.
Fox just generally has the speed to not be really stymied by Sonic's speed.
Yeah, he doesn't get intimidated the way other characters do.
Right. And ZD, he's taking a little bit of a mollywop in here, but it doesn't really look like he's getting too overwhelmed. It's not like he's stuck in the corner forever like those games, but whoa!
I mean, that was
just as I said it.
But yeah, it was just like a series of neutral callouts by ZSS, not so much, not CSS, by 6WX, not so much as smothering.
Right. ZD just needs to kind of like slow down a bit. I think his mind may be going a little too quick here, and he's trying to make too much happen. When that happens, you can just get vortexed right now, and that's what we're seeing Sonic do at the moment.
Yeah, 6WX just waiting again for a reaction from ZD as he's falling, right? Either an air dodge or a button, and just reacts to it with the right answer. Sometimes when you're in the worst situation, what you got to do is literally do nothing.
Apparently, these two have played at recent Xanadu's.
Oh, okay.
According to my Twitter feed, we've got 6WX with at least a 2-1 advantage in this matchup. And right now, 6WX keeping ZD cornered. It's a tough spot to be in for the Fox main.
Right there, being able to cover so many options with that spin charge on the ledge. Spring keeps ZD even further out, and that spike right there. There were no options for ZD.
He is forced to fire Fox at that particular angle.
Yeah.
6 laying the perfect trap, answering with a 2-stock here in game 1.
That looked extremely competent in the Fox matchup. 6WX is very prepared for this.
He was all over him. And like I said, I think ZD just needs to take a minute, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe he hasn't been on like a stage of this caliber before, being a winner's side of a big tournament. And I think that he has what it takes here.
Yeah.
He at least has 1 win on 6WX, as far as I am aware. And so he's going to take it to Final Destination, even up this set. Pretty good stage here for Fox. Fox can do his own little vortex with his own up airs, no platforms to sneak away from it.
Exactly right. He's going to be able to cover Sonic's landings very consistently here.
And Sonic, when he's forced to spring like that, he doesn't really have any movement options. He just has to sort of fall down to the stage. He lands with no landing lag.
Yeah. So you got to still jump up and catch him right before he touches the ground, but you have much better odds.
Yeah, it's a pretty predictable trajectory that Sonic falls in. But Sonic right now, again, opening up a quick 51%, dashing straight through those lasers.
Second hit, a clappy feet, not quite connecting there.
I never heard that one before.
That's a NorCal special.
We don't have too many Sonics in Chicago, so I need to come up with more.
Oh, no, we got like 5 in NorCal.
I need to come up with more cute Sonic names. But anyway, ZD here has center stage, and there's a good back air to punish that. Again, predictable falling pattern that Sonic is forced into.
And I like that ZD also waited for the spring to bounce before going for that back air, because then the hitbox goes away on the spring.
Right. Excellent awareness here from ZD, and it looks like he has taken my advice maybe a little bit here, slowing things down, not trying to get too much started.
Now you can totally tell that is his mindset, right? Because he actually disengaged in neutral and tossed the blaster shot. That's not something you're thinking about when you're thinking, I want to rush this guy down.
Oh, with the falling back air, going to buy ZD a lot of stage control, and he's at this ledge again, but good mix-ups here from 6 to get back on.
Yeah, pretty good patience by ZD, only gets caught at the spring at the very end.
The back throw does it.
Yeah. It might have been nerfed, but it's still absolutely a way for Sonic to close out stocks. 6WX, yeah, just going for the drift option. No buttons.
No challenge from ZD. He maybe was slowing down a little too much, didn't recognize the opportunity he had. Whoa, that range up air, though.
Sonic's up air is a fantastic move. It is. I don't think it gets enough love from the spectators of Sonic games.
6WX is super fun to commentate, I think. He's super aggressive most of the time. He goes in, he goes for really cute stuff like Sonic tricks. But ZD's trying to He's coming from behind right now.
Oh my goodness, once again covering the angle perfectly.
ZD thought he had the mix-up because he thought that Six was going to cover Fox Illusion.
Yeah.
Instead, Six just covered everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant play coming out from the Sonic player from Pennsylvania, going up 2-0.
And that is sort of the risk of the Fox recovery. Even though it is better in this game than it is, say, like in Melee, it is still, again, one of the more linear recoveries. You don't have as much nuance as you would with another character to mix up your angles, and it makes it possible for some characters to literally lock you out of all your options in succession, just like we saw right there.
Mm-hmm. And we see some coaching going on here. I see my boy Ches coming up saying, Six, you look like you're good. You don't need any coaching. Six says, yep, I got this. Don't worry about it.
I like to, you know what I like to see when the coaches walk up anyway, but they're just like, hey man, your hair looks really good today. Like they just, it's like, you don't need coaching right now, but let me just compliment you.
I did that with JJ Rockets during his pool. I walked up and was like, so hey, which park from Disney World do you want to go to on Monday?
Yes.
So here we go, game 3. ZD continuing to state that Final Destination is his counter pick. Let's see if he can make it happen here. Start the reverse 3-0 potentially.
Oh, wow, what a great call out there immediately. Reading the cross-up attempt and then getting 2 grabs off it, but not able to keep the momentum going. Again,
Sonic has the center.
Yep. Short hop up air, auto cancel so fast, it comes out frame 6 and then has no lag. It is a terrifyingly good short hop option for Sonic.
And what's crazy is you can mix up going in with spin dash. Spin dash, of course, a pretty safe approach option. Being able to mix up crazy confirms out of that with high damage potential. But then he also has that opportunity to just shark for those short hop up airs.
And once again, covers it exactly the same way, recognizes the Firefox startup, and then starts his own spin shot.
Excellent play from 6WX, making a statement here in game 3, saying, I want to play 0. Okay, maybe no one wants to play 0, but that's the fate of whoever stays in this winner's bracket.
Are you kidding? These days, everybody wants to be the next one on the list.
That's true. It's a very exclusive club, the I've beaten 0 club.
It's getting a little bit more generous with the people who he lets in, but I mean, right now we're speaking too soon. This set's still going on.
Yeah, ZD again here. I think that it looks like he's slowing down that pace. He might just need a minute.
He's using his shield option a lot. Like I've noticed in this game, I don't think 6WX has really been grabbing that often, in the neutral anyway.
All right, and he's going to jump over that spin dash in. That was a punish opportunity there. The back air did not auto cancel. ZD looking for these up smashes again and again. I don't think he's landed a 1. Quick conversion here for 6. Percent's adding up slowly but surely.
And it is the way when you have the lead. Go in for those little nickel and dimes so you can keep your stock as long as possible. Maybe even seal out the stock earlier with your rage kill, but back air not quite going to prevent that. That was so smart, knowing that Sonic's love rising with back air there, blocking in and getting the down smash out of shield.
Excellent punish from ZD here. And now this is like the 60 to 70% number is like that number where everyone feels happy with it, because ZD's like, I stopped the bleeding. I only took 65%.
Yeah.
Sonic's like, I did good enough. 65%.
It's the compromise.
Yeah, it's definitely a good word for it, compromise. But Six's pressure continues. We had a little bit of a string from ZD.
The spring blocking the illusion. These are some creative edge guards by 6WX. I'm really digging them.
ZD's got Sonic right where he wants him right now, continuing this juggle. Spin dash going to get Sonic out of there.
I'd like to see just a little bit more nair usage from ZD when 6WX is spin dashing all over the place on the ground.
And we got a game now, G-Pick.
We do.
Let's see how this finishes up. Dash attack lands here. He had the weight.
He had the weight, and he dies for an execution flub. That is the most painful thing to see when the bait should have paid off, and you just can't quite connect it yourself. It really stings, and especially when that's just like your winner says. It's like, you can't let that affect your mentality, because you're about to go into losers fighting, again, another top-class player that's being out of pools.
And that's where it's all on the line in the losers bracket. ZD has had quite a tournament so far, and it's not over for him.
Absolutely not.